Please be seated. Good evening. My name is Caleb Mitchok, and I would like to welcome you to the Tunkhannock Area Class of 2024 graduation. I would like to thank all the parents, teachers, administrators, and coaches for helping us all reach this moment. I know to some of us, graduating might seem like the summit of our journey, but remember, there will always be another mountain to climb. And sometimes, that mountain needs to be moved. This class has the strength and the fortitude to make it move. I'd like to ask now that you all rise, remove your hats, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, and remain standing for the singing of the National Anthem, as well as the Tunkhannock Alma Mater, performed by our nationally recognized music department. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a newly enlisted member of the United States Navy, I ask that you join me in recognizing all past and present members of the U.S. Armed Forces today in the audience.
Say, can you see by the dawn
Please be seated. I would now like to welcome to the stage Class Vice President Hannah Seidel.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. It was an honor and a privilege to serve as your class vice president, and I hope I served you well. As we approach the start of a new chapter in our lives, it is important that we think back on the journey and the moments that have brought us to this special occasion. Today, while we are celebrating and receiving a well-deserved applause, I want to draw your attention to something seamlessly simple, yet immensely powerful: the power of a smile. It sounds silly, right? A simple smile is powerful. Think back to a time where a smile from a friend, teacher, or even a new acquaintance brightened your day. It may have just given you the strength and the sense of ease in that moment, that a simple gesture like that had the power to instill confidence, ignite passion, spark joy, or even just let you relax and breathe when times are trying. Even the most challenging days, where myself I didn't feel like smiling, I would run into Emily Westfield, always wearing the biggest smile on her face, instantly brighten my day, causing the chain reaction of a smile in return. Thank you, Emily. A fantastic teacher, whom I and several others call Mom, whose smile at the start of class put me at ease, and or whose dad jokes are so cheesy, you have to smile. Thank you, Mr. Montrose. It's sometimes contagious if you let it be. The scientific explanation of this phenomenon is known as emotional contagion. As humans, we unconsciously mimic the emotions of those around us. So just think of how much life is better when we're smiling. It takes work sometimes, I know. But the benefits can be both good for you and those around you who need that specific smile. Whether you're pursuing to further your education, entering the workforce, or honorably and respectfully enlisting to serve our great country, or embarking on a new adventure, let us be the barriers of light in a world that often seems shrouded in darkness if you let it be. Life is full of conflict and hurdles, but if we don't take the time to smile throughout those difficult moments in our lives, or find a reason to smile, then the experience wasn't worthwhile, was it? We should all make smiling a part of our everyday routine, regardless of whether it's a curved lip for a little grin, or a big cheesy smile showing all 32 pearly whites. Let us use our smiles to express happiness, but also to spread kindness, compassion, and understanding. As we bid farewell to this chapter of our lives and set our sights on the boundless opportunities that lie ahead, let us remember that no matter where our journeys may take us, a smile has the power to illuminate even the darkest of paths. So my fellow graduates, as we stand on the brink of a new beginning, let us wear our smiles as badges of honor and reminders of the uplifting spirit that resides within each and every one of us. Congratulations, class of 2024. I now give you my gift of a smile. Now let's go forth and conquer the world with nothing but the power of a simple smile, unwavering optimism, respect, and kindness for one another. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Olivia Myers, our class salutatorian. Good evening, faculty, administrators, members of the school board, friends, families, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I cannot overstate what an honor it is to have this opportunity to speak to you all this evening. On behalf of the class of 2024, thank you to our teachers for being our guides along our unique academic paths and shaping our minds with the knowledge you have bequeathed to us. For this, we are forever grateful. Thank you to our friends and family who have come to support us as this journey comes to an end and a new one henceforth begins. And congratulations to this year's graduates, an extraordinarily resilient and one-of-a-kind class of 154 individuals, each with the ability to set the world around them on fire. Many of you probably don't know me very well, but I've been told by many teachers and other adults with whom I have a professional relationship that I seem very cool and collected, regardless of my situation. This is hysterically incorrect. I am extremely hard on myself and generally a very anxious person. When I found out I was the salutatorian of our class, I felt disappointed in myself and embarrassed that I was not the valedictorian. Clearly, this is ridiculous, and my standards for myself are strict and cruel. I don't hold all the other students I know to these expectations, so why should I be so self-critical? I'm critical of my dreadful, lowly GPA as a salutatorian. I'm critical of my social skills. I'm critical of my complete lack of coordination and total unathleticism. I'm critical of how critical I am. It has taken up far too much of the real estate in my head. For this reason, I often feel that I've wasted some of my precious time in the last 13 years worrying about what comes next and how I can do better than before. I'm sure many of you, perhaps almost all of you, relate to this sentiment in some way, whether your goal is getting an A on your AP Calculus final, acing an audition, running a 5-minute mile, perfecting your goulash technique, or honing your welding skills. We spend so much time and energy worrying about what comes next, without stopping to consider if we are hurting ourselves or burning ourselves out in the process. Success is a concept that we place on a pedestal, emphasizing it with our every decision. Our high expectations of ourselves to achieve success govern our lives, and so many of us end up burnt out, living an unbalanced life of constantly pushing ourselves harder and faster to new goals without ever stopping to enjoy ourselves. Meanwhile, we don't even know what success really means. While it's important to set goals and strive to achieve them, it is paramount to make sure your expectations of yourself are healthy and balanced. Success is not a tangible prize to win. It's not a trophy to put in a case or a certificate to frame and hang on the wall. It isn't even anything corny like the feeling you have inside. You can't touch it, you can't eat it, most importantly, you can't catch it. It is something completely subjective. We make our own definitions of it. But we write and rewrite our meanings to move the goalposts further and further back every time. We create expectations for ourselves that are less attainable each time we reach a goal, and we are constantly looking ahead of ourselves for what we must rush into next, or behind ourselves, ruminating on our failures and disregarding what we've already achieved. Rarely do we stop to look at what's around us, and we should. There is so much beauty surrounding us that doesn't care about our successes and failures, like enjoying the sunset as a class one last time, even though it's cloudy, or bursting into laughter when you and your friends realize that the Atlantic Ocean is, in fact, still way too cold for swimming in it. This is ever-present and immutable. Tulips will always bloom in the beginning of spring. Strawberries will always ripen this time of year, and our friends will always love us, regardless of what we have and have not accomplished. Thank you for still being my friend even after I flunked that quiz calculus a few weeks ago. Think of your best memories from school. I'll even give you a second. Okay, are you done? I can almost guarantee that none of us thought of sitting hunched over at the kitchen table while filling out an application to college or trade school, studying for finals while your second 11 p.m. cup of coffee gets cold, or white-knuckling it while trying to practice parallel parking with your dad in the passenger seat. None of us thought of worrying about the future. While these are all things that are undoubtedly important in order to achieve what is right for us individually, they aren't all of what life should be. We must find a balance between work and play. So often do we meet our expectations and immediately move on to raising the bar even higher without pausing to enjoy the fruit of our labor. Right now, we are all thinking about what comes next. We are all waiting for the speech to finally be over, so we can grab our diplomas, leave, and get to the important things, like worrying about how exhausted to be at work Sunday, being first in line for the mechanical bowl at the all-night party, or just making it to Target this weekend to get cute twin XL sheets for your dorm before they sell out. But it's a beautiful day. There is so much love in this stadium, and we are all here to cherish and enjoy it together, regardless of our futures or past, our failures or successes. Congratulations to all of my fellow graduates. Do yourself a favor and let go of your what's next anxieties for the rest of the evening, and just take it all in. This is the fruit of your labor, ripe and juicy and warm by the sun. Enjoy it, and have a great night. It is my honor to introduce the next segment of this ceremony, a vibrant community of which I have been a member since 5th grade. Let us now turn our attention to the band and chorus, who will be performing special musical selections to honor our graduates.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome to the stage our Salutatorian and Senior Class President, Samantha Rohr.
Good evening, graduates, families, friends, teachers, and administrators. Thank you all for being here to celebrate the amazing class of 2024. Many of us would not be walking across this stage today if it weren't for our parents, grandparents, teachers, and more. Tonight is about celebrating the graduates and their accomplishments. Congratulations to all my fellow classmates. We did it. We're graduating high school. Many of you, I'm sure, are beyond happy that it's finally over. Happy that you can finally move on and into your adult lives. Many might view this as a mere hurdle into continuing your life. Others might be more reminiscent about our years spent at TAHS. I think this is the perfect night to feel all the emotions. As we go into our adult lives, it is important to remember what has shaped us as people. Whether it be the friends we've made or the teachers that have taught us, everyone throughout our childhoods has had an impact on us. Our time with Mechanic hasn't exactly been the smoothest, but we were able to overcome setbacks, both in our personal lives and as a class. Many of you might be wondering why I would choose to write a speech about overcoming obstacles. For what obstacles could I have possibly faced so far in my life, since after all, I am standing here giving you a speech as Salutatorian class president. However, you can only see the success I have made for myself, not the struggles and obstacles that have caused it. When I was younger and learning how to read, it was evident that I struggled. I would struggle with pronouncing longer words that I didn't know, and I read very painfully slow. Because of this, I was put into the reading specialist group at the school. I stayed in this program up until 6th grade, which is the last year the state funds this program. After this, students like me and many others sitting among us were left to continue our academic journeys on our own. This might have been bliss for some and torture for others. The important thing to understand about children with reading disabilities is that every aspect of our lives are affected, not just our English classes. Through growing up with this disability, I could have given into the expectations set forth for me. I was expected to struggle and constantly need help during my English classes. However, I knew I could overcome this. I pushed myself to exceed what was expected. I taught myself techniques that would help me study and remember the information I learned in class. I would set aside extra time to read the books that we were assigned, and I decided to take advanced classes that would push me past my limits. I never settled for anything less than what I knew I could do. I never talked about my disability because I was insecure about it for most of my life. But instead of letting my disability consume me, I used it to fuel me. I would not be standing here giving this speech today if it were not for this obstacle that was dealt to me. I did not choose to grow up with this disability, but I would not be the person I am without it. The next several obstacles I faced were alongside every single one of you sitting in front of me. We went through the 7th grade academy, which we all know wasn't exactly the best experience academically. It might have been fun to have 2 hours of gym or 3 hours of art, but we felt the consequences of the lack of academics in the following years. Our 8th grade teachers worked endlessly to attempt to cover all the material we missed the year before, along with their own material. Then COVID hit. This was one of the biggest obstacles we could have faced. The pandemic shut down everything. This set our class as a whole even further back. But we overcame this, just like we have overcome everything else. Later in our high school years, we might have struggled through some of the effects of COVID, but we still were able to learn new things and accomplish even more. We volunteered and had new experiences with each other. We made new friendships in our cohorts and continued old ones. We realized we were strong and self-motivated. As you all go into your future lives, remember your past obstacles you have encountered and use them to help you. Any new obstacles on the horizon are just stepping stones to the rest of your life and happiness. Take the leap and embrace the hard times. You can do it. Life is hard, but we are strong. For with every down, there is bound to be an up to follow. Each individual sitting in front of me is resilient and hardworking. Life will throw twists and turns at us, but it is important that we always try to stay on track. Don't let your ambitions change just because it's hard. Work through that difficult situation. You can't just jump to the top of a mountain. Every step helps you get closer to the ultimate goal. There could be beautiful scenery, storms, or horrible days along the way, but that is exactly how life is. Enjoy every moment of it and have fun along the way. Class of 2024, climb your own mountain. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce our faculty keynote speaker, who is retiring after 22 years. She's a true legend in our school district, English teacher Ms. Ellen Harvey.
Good evening, administration, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates. Congratulations to the class of 2024. When a group of your classmates asked me to speak at graduation, I was honored, but I was also reluctant. What could I possibly say that would resonate with you? I'm not sure that I have much wisdom. A lot of years of living, but I'm not sure that makes me any wiser. Then one of my students reminded me, Ms. Harvey, you said you were going to go out strong. Thanks, Kylie. And she was right. So here I am. Although I never would have refused your class's request to speak tonight, I had a choice. This choice started me thinking about life and the choices we make. We are confronted with choices each day, each hour, sometimes even each minute. Some are small, tiger bowl or French toast sticks. Some are large. What are you going to do with the rest of your life? I would imagine that question has been thrown out to each of you many, many times this year. There are some of you who are fortunate enough to truly know the answer to that question. There are many of you who think you have it figured out. And then there are some of you who are struggling to arrive at an answer. Years ago, when I was in your shoes and had to make that choice, I fell in the middle group. I thought I had it figured out until I didn't. 5 days into my freshman year of college, I strolled into the registrar's office and promptly withdrew. The reasons aren't important. It's the choice I want to focus on. Did I gather evidence and weigh my options? Not really. Could this choice have blown up in my face? For sure. Did it? No. Why didn't it? This is where my words of wisdom come in. The important aspect of this scenario is that once I had made my decision, my choice, I immediately began implementation of a plan to successfully put it into action. Once you have made your choice, be committed. Think positively. Be honest with yourself. Recognize what is and isn't working. And make sure you have a little bit of fun along the way. Regardless of the nature of your choice, it's just that, your choice. So it's up to you to make it work. Be the best engineer, barista, heavy equipment operator, nurse, welder, or whatever your choice is that you can possibly be. Fast forward almost 2 decades, my earlier choice was the right one for me. It worked out well. Mills Engineering was my home for 17 years. It was a great place to work. My co-workers were also my friends. It provided financial security for my children and me. But as John D. Rockefeller states, don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. For me, something was missing, or it was just plain time for a change. So once again, I had to answer, okay, Ellen, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? That's the thing with choices. They aren't forever. They aren't permanent. They aren't necessarily for the rest of your life. Yes, choice, especially when it means leaving behind the comfortable, the familiar, the predictable, can be very scary. That's exactly the situation you are in as you prepare to graduate. You are leaving behind the comfort of these halls with which you are so familiar. You are leaving behind the predictability of the day of a high school senior at TAHS. You are leaving behind those familiar faces. You are entering the unknown. It's exciting, exhilarating, and at times utterly terrifying. But you will survive. You will succeed. And if at some point down the road you decide you are ready for something different, ready for a change, ready to leave behind the good to go for the great, do it. Personally, I made the scary decision to leave behind my security and change careers. As a result, I landed in 156, excited to teach Hamlet and score essays. Lots and lots of essays. As I stand here before you today, I am the product of my choices. And now we arrive at this moment in time, May 31st, 2024, our last official day as members of the current Tunkhannock Area High School community. Similar to you, as I think about leaving behind these walls, which I could probably walk around blindfolded, leaving behind my colleagues, who are more my friends than my colleagues, and leaving behind the comfort and security that comes with those things. I am scared. We are taking this leap together. Choices have been made, changes are on the horizon, success is in store. As I approach the end of this speech, I revisit the question, what could I possibly say that would resonate with you? What wisdom am I attempting to impart? You will be asked to make choices throughout the entirety of your life, and those choices aren't always easy. But whatever you choose, you can make it work. You can be successful. The choice is yours. And if or when the time comes that you decide you want or you decide you need to make a new choice, go for it. Always remember, in the famous words of that lovable yellow Disney bear. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. You are ready for this world. It is with every ounce of confidence that I say, you've got this. It is now my pleasure to introduce Superintendent of the Tunkhannock Area School District, Mr. Paul Doherty.
Good evening, Tigers. I'm thankful and excited to have the opportunity to address our students and families. Graduation, it's such a special event. It's a culmination and celebration of years and years of hard work. Let me tell you about this group of 164 seniors. They're smart, fun-loving, kind, and empathetic. They are talented musicians, athletes, artists, and scholars. They possess strong leadership skills and a drive to be successful. They love our school and especially our teachers. This is an extraordinary group of people seated here in front of me. In listening to our seniors give farewell speeches, common themes were evident. All referenced their appreciation of the people that love and care for them. All mention the impact that positive teachers have made in their life. And if you listen very closely, there was one thing present: overcoming adversity. You will all be faced with difficult situations. That's life. Adversity comes in many forms. It could be a difficult test in college, a boss that is tough on you, or the illness or death of a loved one. We all find out the type of person we are and want to become when things get hard. Adversity shows and builds character. As you turn the page on your high school days, you'll come to realize that things won't immediately get easier. Most of you are heading to college. Some are directly entering the workforce and have secured impressive job opportunities. Others are entering the military. No matter what your next step looks like, you'll be forced to deal with uncertainty and some difficult times. Here's what I'll tell you. Don't second guess yourself. You know, in her senior speech, Nevaeh Allen encouraged everyone to find their identity and walk with confidence. You know what? That's pretty good advice. Be confident in your abilities. Face your unknowns head on. I'll give you an example of your success. Your first year in high school, with all the excitement, was cut significantly short due to a pandemic. That's a horrible way to start high school. The next year wasn't that much better. It would have been very easy to be completely unmotivated about your schoolwork. But no, you remained diligent, maintaining your focus. You found ways to expand your friend groups. You became experts in digital learning, and you still performed strong academically. You chose to rise above adverse conditions. Your ability to adapt and succeed is evidenced by your presence here today. Our teachers are excellent at preparing students for success beyond high school. Over my 3 years as Tunkhannock Superintendent, I've had many former graduates tell me how prepared they felt when sitting in a tough college course or dealing with a demanding boss. You've learned great skills at Tunkhannock. Use them. As I look upon you tonight, I don't see students. Much like Ms. Harvey, I see welders. I see doctors, plumbers, engineers, software designers, carpenters, scientists, chefs, business owners, heavy machine operators, financial advisors, teachers, and maybe even a superintendent. Your options are endless. Don't dwell on the bad. You'll miss the good. Don't get in your own way. You can rise above any challenge you will face. One thing is certain, change is inevitable. It's always going to come. Sarah Mike has shared, change is scary, but so is staying the same. Man, that's so true. I challenge each of you to embrace the change. Live your life to the fullest and without regret. Olivia Smith told us, float away out the window into a wonderland of adventure. When she said that made me smile. I can't wait to hear about everyone's next adventure. One of the best parts of my job is that I get to officially certify you as graduates. So here goes. Students, your principal, Mr. Winsick, has certified that you have successfully completed all the requirements prescribed in the respective courses of Tunkhannock Area High School. By the authority vested in me through the Tunkhannock Area Board of Education, it is a privilege and a pleasure to present to you the Diploma of Tunkhannock Area High School, certifying that you are now entitled to all of its rights, privileges, and responsibilities of a graduate thereof. Congratulations, graduates. I'll leave you with the wisdom shared by our own Aaliyah staff. Find the good in every situation and learn from mistakes. Every negative has a positive. Thank you very much. Mr. Winsick and Mrs. Wood will now present diplomas to each student in the class of 2024. Thank you very much.
Good evening, class 2024. I would like to welcome to the stage School Board Member Lori Bennett. Class of 2024, tonight, as you prepare to receive your diplomas, you do so with the absence of a classmate. Miss Abigail Messer-Smith tragically lost her life just prior to beginning her senior year. Her mother, Terry Bell, and sister, Charisma Bell, will be accepting the first diploma of the evening in Abby's honor. Please help me welcome her to the stage. Okay, class of 2024, here we go. Paige Ruth Adams. Noelle Joy Alguire. Annalise Samantha Alters. Kiani Lakota Anderson. Thomas Michael Angstad. Julia Diana Arndt. Deanna Alyssa Atkinson. Owen Harris Atwater. Samantha Jo Ball. McKenna Marie Thanis. Dylan P. Barber. Owen Edgar Berkheimer. Randall T. Billiot Jr. Avery Zevon Bowers. Dustin Montana Brown. Sarah Elizabeth Bowley. Josiah Micah Garris. Ian Miles Jordan. Lexi Marie Ruff.
Please welcome School Board President Holly Arnold. Our next graduate, Marcus Carl Wolfgang Bennett. Joshua Leslie Butler Jr. Holden Michael Canfield. Gabrielle Grace Cantone. Trent Eugene Cheek. Haley Ann Chakowski. Paige Kirsten Christopher. Leonard Joseph Condi IV. Willard Corker V. Diane Nicole Cousins.
Way to go, Diana!
Logan Alec Harvey. Akira Kaylee Marie Huntington. Sean Philip Cattell Jr. Aiden Christopher Montrose. Dominic James Nace. Logan R. Shaver. David Tyler Shigelski. Aiden Daniel West.
I would like to introduce school board member Phil Farr. Matthew Joseph Bullock. Sarah E. Bird. Ryan William Darrow. Madison Elizabeth DeGilio. Lily Page Depew. Jace Daniel Donovan. Caden Davis Esser. Maya McKay Barber. Natalie Sky Bassett. Richard Wesley Finkler. Brandon Michael Franklin. Alexandra Cecilia Franklin. Leanna Elizabeth Healer. Lee Matthew Glancy. Caden Levi Grabowski. Brody Lee Gregory. Connor Michael Harsha. Lucas John Alexander Held. Abigail Elizabeth Hetzel.
I'd like to introduce School Board Member John Burke. Devin Nicholas Airgood. Boti Butchie. Alexander William Bevan. Daniel Hayden Driscoll. Aiden Jonathan Edwards. Ethan David Erica. Dylan Paul. Austin James Holiday. Kenneth Hunter James. Christopher Stephen Kamarowskis. Colin Michael Canyon. Serenity Justice Heard. Austin J. Kimaleski. Madison Ann King. Caleb T. Kmichek. Heidi R. Nass. Lauren Julia Cabalchi. William Olden Lipinski. Evan Vito Montrose. Patrick Ryan Munley.
I would like to introduce School Board Member Paula Hedrick. Evan Arthur Davis.
Way to go, Evan!
Hannah Christine Eckert. John Michael Cohan. Logan Dante Edward Conan. Christopher Stanley Paulchen. Elena Elizabeth Polskavich. Hunter James Polskavich. Alessandra M. Lamella. Tenzin John Lewis. Nicholas James Manzer. Randy Kevin Manzer. David Allen Michaels III. Faith Virginia Nichols. Sarah Ann Migas. Logan Charles Miller. Madison Nicole Miner. Caitlin Marie Nanette. Aaliyah Rose Stroll Staff. Casey Lynn Stephanie.
I would like to introduce School Board Member Laura Gold. Vanessa Marie Mott. Shane Stewart Moyer. Olivia May Myers. Leland Mines. Kaya Jane Newman. Thomas A. Nichols. Dana Jane Acolto. Sarah A. Olshan. Ashton Blake O'Neill. Tyson B. Farrago. Cambria Blake Powers. Kira Ray Public. Vanessa Claire Purcell. Dante Rattay. Ava Ariel Repaw. Nora Bell Rickerby. Samantha Nathaniel Rory. Gage Edward Rosenbrand. Logan John Ross.
At this time, I would like to introduce School Board Member Carrie Hilbert O'Shearak. Nevaeh Lee Hope Allen. Ariana Morgan Copley. Abigail Leanne Halleck. Erica Lynn Roth. Jeremy Thomas Rowe. Sindel Galeen Rolls. Erin Delia Schneiderbecker. Robert John Schultz. Hannah May Seidel. Wyatt Eugene Setters. Jasmine Renee Scheffler. Kevin Andre Simcoe. Dominic Hall Slocum. Olivia May Smith. Justin Charles Stone. Sierra Lynn Stoner. Morgan Taylor Store. Jewel Marie Stover. Kariana Nicole Suda. Marina Ray Tay. Alyssa Lynn Tilley. Alyssa Magdalene Trotter.
Our final board member, Mr. Andrew Franco. Ariana R. Van Arsdale. Colby Leon Vanderbilt. Arwen Ann Canal. Caden Edward Van Winkle. Natalia Vasquez. I apologize. Tangi Pierre Carlos Barrier Patton. Amari Nicole Walker. Hayden Bradley Walsh. Jacob Pearson Warburton. Megan Lee Warren. Emmeline Marie Westfield. Paige Jennifer Wilcox. Jeffrey Charles Williams. Kaylee Marie Wood. Brendan Michael Gasco. Michaela Lexus Zaccanini. Jamara Lynn Zacharias.
You're good.
Island Mute Gillespie. Logan Alexander Celeste. Benny Zhu. Alex W. Zimmerman. Yo. Graduates, please rise. I invite you to move your tassel from the right to the left side to symbolize the completion of your journey here at Tunkhannock Area School District. Please turn around at your seat, face the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of class of 2024.